Hi everybody, Debbie here. How are you today? Today's lesson is about a really beautiful voicing for minor chords. So if you have a minor chord, let's say you have a D minor chord. That would be D, F, and A, and say you put a seventh on it. Let's say maybe that's how you used to playing it. D, F, A, C, right? So we're going to learn a beautiful voice. I'm going to play it for you first to hear how it sounds, and then I'll explain how you come up with that. This is how it sounds. Isn't that pretty? That would be for a D minor chord using both hands. Let's do it on a C minor chord. A C minor chord would be this. Okay, how am I getting it? Alright, so here's our D minor 7th chord. We have a D minor, D, F, A, and C. That's what we would do. We would build a double fourth, meaning we're starting on the D, we're going up a fourth from D, which would be G, and then another fourth from that, which would be C. Okay, so it's a double fourth. Here's a fourth here, and here's a fourth here. So that's the left hand. The right hand starts on the third of a D minor chord. What's the third of a D minor? F. We're going to put it up here, and we're going to we're just going to play a major triad. If you want to get a little more fancy, a little more open, and add some harmony, then we could put the 7th on top. So we'll just start with the triad. So there's our D minor. What do we get from that? Well, the D is the root, the G is the 11th, the C is the 7th, the F is the 3rd, the A is the 5th, and the C is the 7th. So we get that. If we add the E on top to make it an F major 7th, then we also get the 9th of the chord, which is really nice. So let's try that on another chord. Let's take an E minor chord. Okay, so E minor would be E, G, and B, right? But we're going to build double fourths. So we start on E. Fourth up from E is A. Fourth up from A is D. Like that, right? And the right hand, we're going to play a major chord starting on the third of an E minor. So the third of an E minor is G. So we just build the G major chord. And if we want to add that 9th, we add the 7th on top. And then, you know, once you play that, you can play around within it. And I'll go back down to the D minor. And you could put that in your songs when anytime there's a minor chord sound. If you don't know your chords well, in order to do this, any kinds of voicing like this, again, this is another upper structure chord. And any time you do these voicings, you want to, you really need to know the chords to do this, right? And Chords to Go is a CD that I've made to help you really learn your chords. So check that out online. I hope to see you in a couple of upcoming classes. The one in Beverly's coming up next week, and I think Reading is sold out. So anyway, enjoy the weather, this warm weather if you're from the Northeast, and we'll talk in a week to 10 days. Okay, take care, bye-bye.